closing in! Too hot to handle. That's great football. Screamer! Never write off foes in red.
Yet another breathtaking season at Anfield. Liverpool's exciting brand of football lauded across the nation. Roy Evans' Red Army proudly flying the flag with far more ups than downs. Another trip to Wembley despite the eventual disappointment of an FA Cup final defeat. Red-hot Robbie Fowler, the most talked about striker in England. His partnership with Stan Collymore, 55 reasons why Liverpool are the most feared attacking force around. They're young, gifted and the hottest Liverpool idol since the Beatles. Steve McManaman, Jamie Redknapp and Jason McAteer, who signed for the club where his heart belongs. They've been guided by those who've been there, seen it, done it and want to do it again. John Barnes, Captain Marvellous, Michael Thomas, who epitomises the hunger for places and success, and Mark Wright, Renaissance man, who fought back from scrapping for Liverpool reserves to rub shoulders with the best forwards in the Premiership and European football. It's the end of an era after 346 goals. It's from Rushy with love. So many reasons to thank Evans. Roy's won so many admirers with his honest, hard-working ethics. But in the summer he showed he isn't afraid to spend money if he can improve the team. Hence the £8.5 million record signing of Stan Collymore.
I'm coping fine with it. Like I say, I've said on numerous interviews, I think it seems to be the media that's making more of the fee than me or the manager at the moment. It's a large sum of money without a doubt, but you know, I'm here to play football, and as long as I'm enjoying what I do and the manager's enjoying what I'm doing, that's all I'm concerned about.
You only get what you pay for in this world, and Liverpool have paid top price for a top finisher.
For Liverpool's opening game, it was RAC in attack, Russian Collymore, a blonde bombshell for Robbie Fowler, who missed the cut.
McManaman. Rush. McManaman's got on here. Collymore's waiting. Might come for hardness. Oh, and Rush denied by the goal line clearance. Barnes couldn't quite give him the weight of return pass he required. Redknapp. Ooh, well hit! He's a very frustrated man, and Kevin Pressman is a very relieved man. An hour gone. Barnes has found Collymore. Not what he intended, but it'll do. Turned away from Watts. Stan Collymore. Oh, yes! You only get what you pay for in this world. And Liverpool have paid top price for a top finisher. An hour into his Liverpool career, and Stan Collymore strikes. Something out of nothing. Watch left for dead, and what a shot. Right in the corner.
You know, I got back home and watched the tape and I thought, well, you know, I've scored for Liverpool at Anfield and 40,000 people there, and then you sort of relate that to sort of when I was 8, 9, you know, first getting into football and watching the Keegans and then the Dalgleishes and all the teams, and then Ian Rush after that.
Torrigo. Redknapp offering himself and then giving it back to Steve McManaman. Here's Rob Jones. Oh, it's at the post! What does he see ahead of him? Barnes. Oh!
still magic in those old boots. Ball given away, the Spurs fans don't like that. And it slows play down. Fowler tries to quicken it up. Barnes with him! Barnes is second! 2-0. From front to back in one easy move. Fowler! Fantastic finish with a blunt bombshell. From Caldwell and it's in off Barnes.
I was injured for the first 2 games, so I come in, it was the 3rd game, and went down White Lane in there. You know, and didn't have, I had some good times there, but I had a few bust-ups with a few certain chairmen there, and it was great to go and put one over them, because they scored an own goal last season, and you know, they beat us in the cup last season as well, so it was good to go down and get my own back.
Robbie Fowler returned at Spurs with his 50th career goal. But the talk wasn't about White Hart Lane, it was about White Herd Robbie.
It was the Gaza look, wasn't it? It was the rage of the summer, wasn't it?
He copied off me. I reckon there was me, Dominic Matteo, and a few other mates and that, and we all done it. And like we came home, and I think Gaza was in the paper with this, so I think he must have heard, because we were on holiday. I reckon he must have heard, like, you know, I believe Fowler and Matteo have got theirs done, so I think I'll get mine done.
Plenty to aim for. Redknapp nods it down. And again on that bullet of a left foot. And that's some team celebration. Well, to be fair to Neil Ruddock, he won the ball in the air. As it came down, he had visions of glory.
Another great strike by Liverpool. They're pulling them right out of the hat for this one.
First, can I introduce you to Jason Musketeer? He's a very nice looking lad with his Liverpool kit. Sensational sign, I'm very pleased.
Mighty Des.
Good lad.
I was a bit worried about the medical, because I had to go for the scan last night. I was touch and go where they didn't find me wooden leg, but I don't think they did, so it looks like I've got the all clear. But now I've signed and everything's sorted out, and I can get down to business now, and my future's sorted out, and I'm very happy, man.
September's song was Jason McAteer's, a transition from being a Cop fan to a Cop favourite in one memorable, if long, day.
One more, Jay.
Be home about 10:30, Mum. Get me tea on, please.
You can just hold it about.
Collymore again. And he comes in for a bit of rough treatment. That's a terrible tackle. Andy Thorne and Stan Collymore not exactly seeing eye to eye, and Vinnie Jones came charging in then. Stan Collymore holding his nose, there's blood pouring from his nose. The referee's got to get a grip of this situation. Here it is, Collymore having an argument, and Jones simply went in with his head. It was his head that made contact with Collymore's nose, but Stan Collymore, he's left looking like he's done a few rounds with Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson might not get into the ring with Vinnie Jones. So Jones is off, Wimbledon down to 10 men. Thorne's free kicks beat everybody! And would you believe it? Typical of Wimbledon. The defender's made a mistake. Maybe that will do for Reeves. What a save by Heel! How on earth did he keep that one out from Stan Collymore?
Going for the shot, and it's in. They were all looking for the drop, and he went for the shot, and it came off David James. Been looking for opportunities here. Strongly out. McManaman again, the goalkeeper committed. Collymore waiting in the middle. Didn't need it. McManaman makes it 1-1. McManaman. Redknapp. He's got an opportunity too, and he lets one go, and he scores!
Harkness. Got away from Berg. Broke the challenge. McKenna. And another from Pearce. What a run. Fowler! Got another chance here. Got hold of that all right. Screamer! Liverpool in 12 minutes. Thunderbolt from the right foot of Jamie Redknapp. Jones is still forward, only nominally a defender. Now Fowler, now it's two. He saw that one coming, got himself in front of the defender, and that was the end of the story. He does have a real eye for goal, an uncommon eye for goal for a 20-year-old Robbie Fowler. McManaman allowed to turn. Fowler. Collymore. Well, he did it on his Anfield debut, and he's done it again in his second game for Liverpool here. A brilliant goal from Stan Collymore. And Liverpool are flying here. It's his left foot again. That's not a bad weak foot, is it? He knew exactly what he was doing.
Jamie Redknapp's continued to learn and to improve. In September, this culminated in an England call-up.
Started well, the season couldn't have gone any better at the start. You know, I got 3 England caps under my belt, and I felt I was playing probably the best football in my career. But I got injured, obviously, in playing for England. Missed about 3 or 4 months of the season. The team was doing well, didn't get back in straight away. But you know, now I'm back in and enjoying it again.
For the start of the Coca-Cola Cup defence, Neil Ruddock captained the team for the first time. Jason McAteer made his full debut. It was a notable night for more than one person.
McManaman. Right. McManaman takes over and on a run as well and gets the shot in. What a fantastic goal! Steve McManaman. Now it's Redknapp. Back to McAteer. McAteer hit the post. How close can you get? Atkinson. Bracewell again. Bracewell weaving his way through. They're getting the 1-2 and Bracewell. Paul Bracewell. Penalty. Got the penalty, Sunderland. But James is there to see if he can save it. Michael Gray, and he saved it, and Gray follows up and over the top. This is Phil Babb. McAteer down for Thomas. That's a terrific goal. Michael Thomas, another great strike by Liverpool.
Ball from Redknapp, here's Fowler! Familiar land from Robbie Fowler, and familiar finish from the young Liverpool super striker. Beautiful pass by Redknapp, made it look so easy, and so did Fowler. 1-0. plenty of advice being offered to David James. And it's straight through to Fowler. Can't believe he's onside. But there's no hanging around. Fowler's made it 2. Route 1 stuff. Simple in its inception. Right over the top of the very square Bolton defence. And it fell eventually on the favoured left foot of Fowler. As McManaman, Collymore and Fowler take up their positions within the 18-yard box. Balls to Fowler, there's his hat-trick! A young man who certainly knows his way to goal. It's an inbuilt homing device. And this young fella from Toxteth, the ball always seems to fall to him just in front of the gaping goal. Ruddock displaying his Morgan-like passing technique. McManaman, Fowler. Oh! Robbie Fowler's 4th! He's going to be rewriting his own records if he continues like this. Remember, he burst onto the scene as a teenager with 5 goals, and now he's got 4 in a Premiership game. Smokers. Little 1-2 with the referee, he keeps going. And David James just gets a palm to it. Danger not over, it's a goal for Bolton. Well, maybe they deserve it for Schneeker's dogged determination. There's Lee in the area, and it's a penalty. Steve Harkness punished by the referee, and the pressure is now on David James. All of the reward for those travelling Bolton fans behind his goal. Patterson, and Bolton get a second consolation. Goes out to Harkness. Some finish. Steve Harkness celebrates a rare goal for him. In very strange fashion. And the lesson for Bolton Wanderers, fresh to the Premiership, endeth here. A harsh lesson from Harkness.
I've got a corner anyway.
Yeah.
Jamie's sinking the corner. Razor's come in for the header. Skimmed off his head.
Yeah.
Ended up dropping at my feet. I took a little touch there.
Yeah.
And I've just hit it. And lucky enough, it's gone like that and stuck in somewhere up there.
So by the end of September, Liverpool were up there with the front runners, a respectable 3rd, a solid base for an assault on Europe.
Barnes, captain in the Liverpool side. Here's McManaman with an early opportunity. Side netting. Ruddock, as you saw, is up and has remained there. Harkness. And still Ruddock. Oh, hit the far post.
I think it's been, really entertaining. In the main, we've all looked like scoring goals, and I think we've been good to watch. And that's important from our point of view. Obviously, results at the end of that, which are more important from the point of view of where we end up at the end of the season. But the way we were going about it, I'm delighted with that, and I'm sure the fans in the main are delighted too.
Redknapp. Rush! Oh, it's a beauty!
Liverpool was supposed to be the supporting cast, but Robbie Fowler's virtuoso stole the show.
Cole, found by Butt. Here's counter. Fowler didn't need him. He rammed it in.
Well, Peter Schmeichel's often accuses his defenders when they don't press people. But I've got to fault the goalkeeper here. I think he's taken completely by surprise. I don't know whether Ian Rush's run in the centre attracts his attention. But he hits it from there. It goes straight above a goalkeeper who's 6'3", on his near post. He shouldn't be beaten there, in my opinion, right above his head. He's back on his backside. It's a great shot with plenty of power.
Magnificently taken. Thomas with a killer pass, and Fowler with what could be a killer goal for Liverpool.
Goodness me, look at the way he drags it onto his right foot. And there's the awareness to say, a great goalkeeper. This is past you, this is in the net, without even thinking.
Scales again, Fowler has lost his man. Fowler through the middle. And Fowler, it's another superb goal for Robbie Fowler. What great awareness, and the finishing to match as well. 6 minutes before half-time, and it was all in the movement. He left Melville for dead there with his dummy run, and Fowler was away. He had it all sized up, lifted it over Chamberlain, and it was perfectly completed.
Yet another frustrating afternoon against Coventry, Liverpool's bogey side. Steve McManaman, man of the match. And did you know that Steve's the International Supporters Club's Player of the Year? Here's a few more interesting facts.
Here's McManaman, and Liverpool have some room on their right-hand side. It's Rob Jones. It's, and Rush! McManaman, good break here. Rush to his left, Fowler to his right. This is Fowler. It's Robbie Fowler for Liverpool. Fowler, goalkeeper, defender, and over the bar for a corner. Mighty close.
A clean sheet against Bromby owed a great deal to the defending of Mark Wright, re-established in the Liverpool team. The former England stars worked hard to get back amongst the big guns.
I've never wanted to leave Liverpool Football Club. This is the place to play your football. I know I'm old at the moment. There's only 3 of us left that are in the 30s, and at the end of the day, like I said, this is the place to play football. And with the youngsters that they've got in the side, I mean, the future looks so bright for the side. It's untrue, and I only hope that I'm included in it.
Redknapp. Liverpool have been rather over-reliant on Robbie Fowler for their recent goals. He's only tried to score in the last 5 games for them. He's looking to provide here for McManaman. 1-1.
Fowler was absolutely magnificent. I have to say Francis Benali, I think it was, really dived in at him and made his mind up, but his control and the way he just left him for dead was absolutely superb play.
To shoot, fumbled by Bessant, put in by McManaman. It's Matt Le Tissier who has been booked. Matt Le Tissier is sent off.
Redknapp again. He scored!
Well, that just adds to the impressive list of qualities that boy's got.
For 4 days in October, Liverpool went on a goals bonanza. 10 goals in 2 games. The unfortunate victims of some deadly finishing, Manchester City.
Redknapp in towards Rush. 1-0. Fowler now. Barnes. Rush links up with Fowler. Is this the killer blow for Liverpool? It is. This is McManaman. Redknapp. Rush! Oh, it's a beauty! Fowler, what a ball into McManaman. Oh, Harkness. Harkness again. It's 4.
Doing well, bringing the ball out from the back. McAteer. Now McManaman. Goes around the ground when he gets the ball. Fowler. Back to McAteer. Saved by him or put in by Rush. Flip from Rush. Looked like handball from Curl. When the ball was going past him, there could be an argument really they could be sent off then. He stopped a goal-scoring opportunity. Redknapp fires it in, deflection goal! That is a goal! Right, there's a little dummy. Keeps going, great run from the back by Mark Wright. Oh, beautiful dummy, beautiful footwork, slalom goal! Was a superb finish from Robbie Fowler. Everybody forward for Liverpool. There's Ruddock! He gets a ticket to the goal-scoring party. Manchester City must just be wishing their team would arrive for the trip home. Now McAteer. Now Fowler. It's 5. Now McManaman. 4 goals in midweek. 5 so far. Will there be a 6th? It will stop Swan. Rush puts it in the second time. There it is. 6-0 to Liverpool. Halloween night, a Viking raid on Liverpool. Bromby's travelling fans had far more to celebrate than their unwitting hosts.
Scales! Good save. He clawed it round the post at Noggins Grove from John Scales. Egan is up as well. That was Egan! It's a goal! It's a goal for Bromby, and it's Dan Egan from the corner, and Liverpool need 2 now.
Very disappointing that, because I think Arts Distant Europe would have been to try and go further. I'm not saying we could have won it, but I felt we had enough about us to go 4 or 5 rounds maybe, and at least gain more experience. So that was disappointing.
And that's it. And the holders are out of the Coca-Cola Cup. That belongs to Kevin Keegan's Newcastle team.
When Roy Evans looks back over the season, November was his nightmare. No fireworks.
And, well, Rob Jones came in with a tackle from behind, but play on. It's Ferdinand, and they've got players up here, Newcastle. Lee waiting. Beresford. That is Lee. This is Gillespie. Driven. Oh, Ferdinand! Oh, I say! It's Ferdinand for Newcastle. Barnes. Oh, lots of space for Harkness. It's going to come to McManaman. Rush! Goal! Now the poacher at the other end. Ian Rush, the Liverpool captain, has equalised. Howie and Peacock wait. There's Howie, beaten again by Wright. Lee. Good effort. Oh, yes, then! Stephen Watson. Newcastle have scored with barely a minute to go.
I think, although we lost, I think the Newcastle game away up at St James's Park, when we dominated them, and it was a great team performance, and then losing it in the final minutes was a gutting feeling. But I think that was, from the team point of view, was the best display this season.
Kanchelskis. Right out. Kanchelskis! Yes! Andre Kanchelskis has scored his first goal for Everton. Ebrel. Limpar. Scott Stewart and Kanchelskis ahead of him. Andre Kanchelskis. Oh, 2-0! It's Andre's day. Scales. Came off the header short. McManaman trying to get there, and did, away by Short as far as Fowler, and that's found a way through. And this isn't quite over yet. Robbie Fowler reviving Liverpool hopes with 90 seconds remaining on the watch. This is Collymore. Martin at his back. Still Collymore, and it needed the tip round the post from McCloskey. Potts. Hughes. Potts again. Now space is opening up for Potts. Oh, he struck that well. Good save.
Aimed at Fjortov. Wright won it. But here's the boy with the sunshine. Gets it back from Barnby. Keeps control out to Fjortov. Went for the shot, here's Barnby. Barnby's in, across, they must score. Cox. Now, that's in the air. At last. Neil Ruddock up for the free kick. And Middlesbrough's defence is breached. Will get to it. It's loose. Barnby! The perfect response.
Obviously, like I say, we lost our way a little bit recently. But you know, I mean, we're still the same team that went up to Newcastle, albeit lost, and put a great performance in, and had a great start to the season. So, you know, we've got to keep faith in our own ability and keep plugging away.
Now Barnes to McManaman. Foden then for Barnes again. Barnes with the shot. Watson. There's nobody up with him. Bring the Liverpool defenders back. He's got to go it alone. Maybe he can. Clever chip. Oh! Fantastic goal!
It's been an awful month. After October, where we didn't lose anything, I don't think we've won one since November came in. So it's been a nightmare for us.
Can you put your finger on that?
No, not really. I can go back to the Newcastle game where I said we played it magnificently, and we did to them what they've probably done to us tonight a little bit, without the same result. And since then, we don't seem to have, the ball hasn't seemed to drop for us, and we've, I'm saying we've played really badly in any games. It just hasn't gone well for us.
So, hallelujah for December. Roy Evans' prayers were answered. He received a gift of goals from Robbie Fowler, and the promises from Stan Collymore were kept. So started a 20-game unbeaten stretch. Manchester United, one of the early victims.
Southampton don't have a bad record against Liverpool, stretching back to Rory McManaman's early days at Southampton, back in the 70s. This is Don, takes a deflection. Shipley! Well, there's a shock. Southampton have scored. Liverpool knocking the ball around well. Great pass from Barnes. Here's Collymore! Oh, he finishes in real style. An explosive finish from Collymore. His first goal since September. Courtesy of a wonderful pass by Barnes. But only one thing in his mind, Stan Collymore. It's coming short, but ball from Bab. They come from Collymore to Fowler. What's he trying? The boy thinks he's Pele. Churchill gives the ball away to McManaman. Strength from Collymore. Away he goes, direct! And that was a typical Stan Collymore goal. That will do his confidence a power of good. It was like a slalom run as he sped through the Bolton defence.
Fowler who takes it, and he's wrong for his Schmeichel. Robbie Fowler for Liverpool. When it looked as though Peter Schmeichel was going to keep them out until half-time.
Now watch this, it's 2 steps. It's almost slow motion. I know it is there, but it's almost slow motion.
Collymore. To turn away from Bruce, Collymore. And Neville gets it away as it bounces back from the frame of the goal. Brilliant play. Absolutely great play from Collymore. In the second half, Collymore has already rattled the frame of Schmeichel's goal. McManaman past Bruce, he's in this time, Schmeichel comes again! Well, he did the right thing to lift it over the goalkeeper, and they know that they may well need a second goal here. Thomas. Liverpool roared forward again. McManaman, Robbie Fowler. Yes! It is Fowler's day. Game over for Liverpool.
Fowler's there. This is more difficult for Schmeichel. He does go to ground a little. And as he does, Fowler gets it up and gets it over him.
Why was the Man United victory so special? What's it good about the game?
It was Man United.
Obviously going to their place with no fans, and then getting what we felt was a raw deal. We were quite delighted to come back to our place and win comfortably and handsomely on the day. I think, and against Manchester United, that's always pleasing.
wide. And he's got a lot of red shirts around him, including Mark Wright. And what's that? That's a penalty. Right on right. Top end. He's 2 from 3 from the spot this season. Now he's 3 from 4. And Arsenal lead after 7 minutes. Rob Jones. Steve McManaman. Stan Collymore. Rob Fowler. He's done it! It's golden eye again. Robbie Fowler has equalised. Collymore set him up. And Fowler finished like a natural finisher. McManaman. It's a rare old sight when he runs at defenders and takes the responsibility himself, Steve McManaman. It's Robbie Fowler from Collymore's touch, and it's 2-1. The scourge of Arsenal, Robbie Fowler. Born to score. Linnigan that Fowler got beyond from Collymore's flick arm, and the finish again emphatic. Collymore's cross. McManaman couldn't quite beat Keogh into the ball. Collymore getting another chance. It's Fowler this time. It's there! Hat-trick last year, hat-trick this year. To Stan Collymore, the assist. To Robbie Fowler, the glory.
Wise. Dow. Digging it in with his left foot. Furlong. Well, it's just ahead of him. Petrescu. Spencer! What a goal! Oh, a fine volley by little John Spencer. Barnes. McAteer, not quite what he intended, but it's Barnes again. And it's McAteer again. That's a better cross. Oh, it's got to be McManaman! It's Steve McManaman who scored. It went behind everybody. And Liverpool have equalised. Hooked on by Newton. Now there's a hustle and bustle here. Spencer, John Spencer. Yes! Oh, well taken. His second goal. Sheer determination by the little man. Collymore. McManaman! Oh, again! He's the ace of the Liverpool pack today. Steve McManaman, another glorious finish. 2-2.
So, at the turn of the year, a newfound resolution. On the back of a determined December came a New Year's blitz.
And Liverpool here are flying.
Linesman was dead right there. Won't. And here's Steve Stone with a chance, which he takes. Lovely strike. Lovely ball to McGregor from Campbell, and here's number 2, Wone. Well, again, no more than Forest have deserved. Hans. Collymore. Fowler. Fine goal. Thomas.
Collymore. Fowler! Good save! Excellent save! From a fine attempt by Robbie Fowler. McManaman has caused a lot of problems down this right side of Forest. Last 5 minutes of the half, and it's 2-2. And Fowler is on another hat-trick, and Collymore is celebrating his part in Liverpool's comeback. It's Crossley's, oh, it should have been, but it isn't, it's Collymore's. And again. Fowler. Oh! That would have been a really classic way to complete the hat-trick. Out by Chettle. Barnes. McManaman. Collymore. That's an own goal, and that's finished Forest's day.
In the space of 1 week, more accolades for Ian Rush. At Buckingham Palace, the Queen awarded him an MBE. At Anfield, more lowly Rochdale couldn't stop him breaking an FA Cup record.
Barnes. Allen's back to now McManaman. Well aware of his threat, Rochdale. Harkness has joined the attack. Robbie Fowler, and he just toe pokes it in. Could be the first of many. And the ball to McAteer. Fowler to Collymore, keeps his balance, and it takes a nasty deflection to deceive the Rochdale keeper. Collymore doesn't celebrate that one. Rochdale fans are determined to enjoy their game. There's a stream of balloons on the pitch, which are causing problems for their defenders more than McManaman. The cross from him, and there's Collymore, his second goal inside a minute. McAteer. McManaman, it's a case of the back attack. McAteer's cross, oh, and it takes a deflection. And the romance of the FA Cup is lost on defender Valentine. Now Ian Rush has half an hour to score that FA Cup record goal. McManaman away again. There's no stopping it. Fowler to Rush. There it is. Ian Rush breaks yet another record. A great week for him. MBE in the New Year's honours, and now beating Dennis Law. Good little 1-2. Fowler shakes off the defender. Chance for Collymore's hat-trick. There it is, 3 for Stan Collymore. And it's oh so easy for Liverpool. Further forward as the game goes on. Collymore. Thomas. Now McAteer. Oh, that'll mean a lot to the Liverpool fan. He scores his first goal, a magnificent 7.
That meant a lot really, because I feel, you know, Dennis Law has been a tremendous player, and to break that record it'll take some doing. You know, I think it'll be a long time before anyone else breaks my record, but you know, I just hope now to go and make it 50. I believe, you know, I can do that, and that's my target now.
How would you sum up Ian Rush as the player?
Fantastic.
In one word?
Simple as that. Fantastic.
Nolan playing a 0-2 with Whittingham. Inside the Liverpool box again. Kovacevic! Long ball stuff. Collymore's flick. Fowler. Rush alongside him. Rush! He's done it! Right at the death. He's earning himself a tag as super sub. Rob Jones. Here comes Ruddock, and here comes number 1. He takes some stopping when the ball's delivered like that. Fowler. Kelly trying to hop up. Here goes Jones. That's a penalty. Gary Kelly could be in trouble here because Rob Jones was clean through on goal when he was tripped. Jones getting his penalty at the second time of asking. It's red. Gary Kelly's been sent off. Liverpool's first penalty of the season then. Robbie Fowler, top end, 2-0. There's just a limitless supply of goals from Robbie Fowler at the moment. 9 in the last 5 matches here at Anfield. 22 for the season. Collymore. Jones offering him an option down the touchline. Collymore says, I'll go it alone. And here's Fowler, and that's 3. There's a bit of matador and bull about this. McManaman to Collymore. Oh! Too hot to handle. Stan Collymore thunders home Liverpool's form. And Leeds United just couldn't get near the ball. In towards Barnes, and now Ruddock! 5-0. Now the man who started it has probably finished it. The crowd shook there for a moment.
By late January, Liverpool were flying, second in the Premiership, above Manchester United, but with some tough games to come.
Dwight York just going across to stand near Michael Thomas. Should it be played square? Still then on it. Here's Collymore. Oh, it's in! It's in! Stan Collymore with one that swerved a bit, and Liverpool take the lead. Now then, McManaman. This is made for a most interesting match now. Collymore again. Curly it! Oh, fine stop. McAteer. Oh, good dummy by Robbie Fowler. That lets in McManaman. Collymore is to his left. Fowler coming up to his right. Still Fowler. Oh, it's in! That's a fine shot by Robbie Fowler. And Liverpool here are flying. They've completely taken over.
That's a lovely header, beautiful goal by you-know-who, Robbie Fowler.
February was a month of landmarks. Robbie Fowler and Stan Collymore shared the Player of the Month award. Roy Evans was voted as the Premiership's top manager. The club were honoured with the freedom of the city, with great rivals Everton. And John Barnes played his 500th league match.
Jones. Away by Calderwood as far as Thomas. Now McManaman. Scales. Liverpool trying to vary their approach as much as they can. Fowler with a head down. Collymore with a shot. Edinburgh. Well, that's been given as a Tottenham throw. Sinton trying to get to the dead ball line. Armstrong's there, and James has to make a really good save.
McManaman from the short corner. McAteer back to Thomas. McAteer. The shot is on. Danny Maddox in the way. Scales might have a try himself. Comes down to Mark Wright. He's in on goal.
he's taken it like a master.
Bardsley. As Yates trying to help it on into a dangerous area. In the end, it was simple for James to collect. Oh, those through balls from Collymore.
Robbie Fowler. Will it go in? It does.
Parker. Now Danny Dicchio's got a side of goal. A deflection. A bit of luck for Queen's Park Rangers.
Successful British manager in the history of the game. The master of the management art.
On February the 14th, 1996, Bob Paisley, an Anfield legend, passed away after long illness. Bob, born in the North East, joined Liverpool Football Club in 1939, making more than 300 appearances. He joined the famous boot room staff in 1954, serving as physio and trainer before becoming Bill Shankly's right-hand man. Bob assisted Shanks as the great era began. When Shankly retired in 1974, Bob begrudgingly took over as manager. No one, it was thought, could continue the dynasty. But Bob was a genius in his own right. With his good friend Joe Fagan at his side, his proudest moment came in 1977, when Liverpool won the European Cup.
Plenty of players forward here, Liverpool. Case and Keegan in the box. Kennedy, Smith, and Joey. Deserved it because it was such a good run. He left folks who bit at him, and bit too hard, and it's a penalty. Neil against Knight. And with such simplicity, the European Cup surely is won.
You've got one or two managers, past and present, who win a couple of games and you think they've won the world, but Bob, it just didn't make any difference. He just carried on and did it in such an endearing way. Everybody thought the world of him, you know.
But Bob's greatest asset of all was the ability to pick a player that could fit into his team. And all the players that he bought fitted into the side and did better than the players that they'd replaced.
He was, you know, one who taught me an awful lot of stuff over the years. Probably responsible for me being here today. And I'd like to take, you know, a lot of things off him. You know, his modesty is, you like to learn from all the things he knew about football. But again, he always kept level-headed, and he was never ever, you know, looking to the winning post when, you know, we were still only halfway down the course.
One of the most emotional moments, surely, in recent Wembley history. Bob Paisley, universally liked throughout the game. Takes the cup ahead of his captain, Graham Souness.
Paisley's greatest asset was the gift of the common touch. His genius was to remain an ordinary man amid extraordinary achievements.
Bob's passing was marked with an impeccably observed minute's silence before the team's FA Cup tie at Shrewsbury.
Here's Fowler. To McManaman. Collymore, left foot. Good chance for Collymore. And it's a simple goal, really. Didn't even need to hit it with full power. And it's played short. McManaman. Here's McAteer. Won by Bab, and it's an own goal by David Walton. Long chase for Fowler. Oh, he's got the better of Walton. He shouldn't have tried to do that, Walton. Fowler needs to put it back to McManaman. Well, he didn't need McManaman. Collymore into McManaman. He's got Whiston to beat, then the keeper. Oh, inside to McAteer. For Liverpool. And Shrewsbury will be desperate to hear the final whistle.
McManaman, Collymore.
In complete disgust with himself at the shot. How did it go in? He's wondering. So too is Tim Flowers. An extraordinary goal here, which Flowers will put down to the state of the ground. Look at this. Well, you'll see that over and over again. Clean bowled, Tim Flowers.
Blackburn have pulled everyone back. Well, Collymore's had a good look, and here it goes!
Stan Collymore, this time with plenty of power, gets his second, and Tim Flowers is beaten again.
Shearer finding Ripley. Wilcox and Gallagher in the middle.
Wilcox! That's a wonderful moment for Jason Wilcox. Ray Harford feels that now there's a different slant to the story.
Collymore on the move. Fowler, lovely play. And this is Michael Thomas.
Flowers gets to it, but it spins off the goalkeeper into the net, and Liverpool lead by 3 goals to 1.
Warhurst, Kenner. Came off Wright's head.
It's driven in by Tim Sherwood.
I turned away, you know, as you do, like thinking it's going to roll to the keeper. The next thing I know, I've turned round, I don't know, it was Jason McAteer or somebody, sort of like with a big smile on his face, and the crowd are cheering behind the goal. And then I realised what had happened, but at first I thought it was like a streaker or somebody on the pitch.
McAteer. Stewart comes back to try again, couldn't this time. That's a lovely header, beautiful goal by you-know-who, Robbie Fowler. McAteer on for Thomas. Far side is Collymore. This time he makes it. Oh yeah, but only to McAteer. And this is Collymore. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Good save. But a real piece of skill by Stan Collymore, who, like the snooker player, was already looking for the next move. It was very cannily thought out. Now Grant. Babb is the back man. But they've got others back now. That's a good try. It's a lovely goal. Lovely goal.
Are you watching Newcastle United? Are you watching Manchester United? This is Liverpool breathing down your necks.
The most explosive start to a Premiership match was at Anfield against Aston Villa. A magnificent 7 minutes.
on the edge of the area. Now pushing further out. McAteer's got some space. Collymore involving himself from the right-hand side. Barnes is a beautiful flick for McManaman! A glorious start for Liverpool. Steve McManaman, the player that they say doesn't score enough goals, has scored one here inside a minute and a half.
Well, the best laid plans. Jamaica had followed him all since the first whistle. He makes a great run, McManaman, and that is a wonderful volley. He's beaten one of the best goalkeepers in the country. It's a great run in behind. Great flick from Fowler. But I tell you what, that's a magnificent volley. Absolutely magnificent. Gives Mark Bosnich absolutely no chance.
McAteer, McManaman, Fowler, great turn, past Staunton. Liverpool really onside! What a goal from Robbie Fowler!
Well, if Steve McManaman's was a great goal, then that one's even better. That's all about individual brilliance and confidence in a young man. The way just to have that result, I don't know what to say. It is brilliant. A shot of awesome power and accuracy.
Are you watching Newcastle United? Are you watching Manchester United? This is Liverpool breathing down your necks. It hasn't been so wasteful. Jones, off goes Fowler again. He's onside. Not much support in the centre at the moment. Fowler goes for glory. Gets it! Can you believe it?
Well, I can't remember a football match starting in this fashion. But maybe we should have expected it. What a run from Fowler. He pops it off and makes a run. But look how fast Southgate, look how much deeper he is than anyone else. But to shoot from there, it takes a wicked bounce, very similar to the kind of bounce that beat Tim Flowers last week. Watch the way it sits up in front of the goalkeeper. He thinks he's got it covered. It bounces up over Mark Bosnich. And Fowler has his second, well, in as many minutes.
Fowler glancing it on and flying through the air was Mark Bosnich.
Normally, with our lads, you end up sitting on the bench at the end of the game, panicking, thinking they're someone's going to equalise, or will they get another point out of it. But to get a start like that, 3 goals in 7 minutes, and the football to be fantastic at that level, and they kept it up for more or less the first half. There's no doubt it's always going to drop in the second half, but we kept control of the game, so it was nice to have a quite relaxing time on the bench for the change.
Scales. Always the hope that it will get better. Here's McManaman. Good strike! Well, that's the best shot of the match by a distance. Here's Fowler. Ooh, that was mightily close.
Barnes wearing those gloves on the bitterly cold Anfield night. McManaman. Oh, and it just makes it! Jones with a lovely little pass. Leonardson! And the Cuckoo gets there bravely to equalise for Wimbledon. McManaman. Since a full stride, there's hardly any stopping him, should I say. Cunningham with a good challenge. Wimbledon try and get the ball moving as soon as possible. Next little bounce for the right. A Cuckoo onto it. Cuckoo looking for the shooting opportunity. Babb does well. Oh, but it's finished off by Holdsworth. McManaman. Cop urging Liverpool to get this equaliser. Is this it? It should be. It is. At last, Stanley Collymore.
Wembley clear. McManaman. Scales. Barnes. Mark Wright has broken the deadlock. Collymore with McAteer to his right. Jason McAteer. Fowler! 2-0 to Liverpool.
Going into the final stretch, Liverpool were keeping the pace with the Premiership leaders, and they were on an FA Cup roll.
Fowler. Collymore assessing what's on in the centre. Slipped up as Palmer put it out of foot. McManaman with the left foot this time! It's done the trick! Steve McManaman scores for Liverpool!
Well, what a strike. And John Lukic just doesn't see it. It's past Captain Palmer, it's past John Lukic.
Hasn't been vintage Liverpool. Been able to really turn it on, and that's a compliment to Leeds. Fowler. Back to McManaman, he's in again! Steve McManaman single-handedly is steering Liverpool towards the last four of the FA Cup.
And that was vintage. And once again, when he needed it, he had the coolness to really make it fair. Fowler ain't scored, Collymore ain't scored. It's within both their ranges.
There doesn't seem to be any competition for who's going to take it. Robbie Fowler already has a certain amount of seniority, though, the 20-year-old. Collymore has a word. But it's Fowler! Oh, that's why he takes them! Red hot Robbie does it again for Liverpool. 3-0.
But he does what you have to do, what I always say in those situations. If you hit the target, you've got a chance.
Oh, what's gone through to Fowler? Chettle comes across to him. He chips crossly. Off the bar by Fowler. Impish. Just looking for somebody to produce that little bit of magic which could lift this game. Here's Pearce to hit in a thunderbolt. Gets away from him. Cooper. Here's Stone. He's the right man.
Redknapp takes it.
And Fowler!
He's brought the scoring touch into the semi-final. Townsend's there if he wants some close help. It goes instead to Alan Wright. Draper's picked up a good position. Here's the handball by the Liverpool players, and Milosevic at the far post. David James has kept it out.
This was a moment when Hugo Ejol thought that he'd brought Aston Villa level. As it drops down there, the reactions of James, it spills there, the right arm comes out, and with a little bit of help from his friends, he smothers it.
Puts the seal on it. He's the scourge of Aston Villa again. Unerring.
It was all about this lad's magnificent ability to find the net. That's a brilliant strike. An absolutely brilliant strike. Game, set and match.
You are looking at a goal-scoring genius. And Fowler has got one or two for company here. McManaman. Ian Rush is in the middle, trying to get in on the act. Fowler on a hat-trick. McManaman. McAteer! 3-0.
surely the week of Robbie Fowler's life, his goal securing Liverpool's place in the FA Cup final. He made his first England appearance, and Ian Rush named him Young Player of the Year.
And the winner for the second year in succession is my son, Robbie Fowler.
Obviously, you're playing with well against sort of your fellow professionals week in, week out, and sort of to get picked off them as the Young Player of the Year is really something, and it's sort of, I'm well pleased to be to have got it really.
You are looking at a goal-scoring genius.
He does have a real eye for goal, Robbie Fowler.
I've been in the team now for 3 years, and when he first got me, I thought, well, is he ready? And Graham threw him in, to be fair to Graham, and the lad did really well. And for 3 seasons now, he's been fantastic. He's scored goals for fun, but he's added to that. You know, we've been on his case to add to his goal scoring tally and work for the team. And to be fair to him, he's done that. He's picked a lot of things up this season.
I think Robbie Fowler, I mean, for his age and everything, and what he's proven he's doing, he's just proven that he's good enough to play for England, and you know, he's scoring goals left, right and centre, and for his age he's magnificent.
Robbie's got everything for me. He's a fantastic goal scorer at such a young age, and he just bangs in goals for fun. He's just I've never seen anyone so good at his age, and I'm just so pleased he plays for Liverpool.
Robbie Fowler's had an outstanding season that you know, not just at Liverpool Football Club. You know, he's been the outstanding player, you know, of the season in the country, along with, you know, people like Cantona and Hullet and Ferdinand, but no, I'd put him right up there.
What an incredible finish to an incredible night's football.
Little did the Liverpool and Newcastle players know what was in store as they took to the Anfield stage for 90 minutes dubbed the football game of the decade.
How much will the semi-final and the general sense of Liverpool euphoria have taken out of Roy Evans' men? The manager certainly is trying to instill the right sort of belief in his players, and they produce the classic start. Who's got it? You can get it. It's Robbie Fowler inside 2 minutes, and Newcastle are behind to Liverpool's first attack.
And what an awful lot he owes to 2 people. Ross Jones' wonderful touch. This is a great sweeping pass, but watch Jones here. Lovely cushion ball. And then this Oliver Collymore shrugs off a challenge. What a ball that is. But I have to say, Martin, it's a simple header and it's pretty poor marking. Robbie Fowler just gets himself in an area. The marking is one of
Past Ruddock. Ferdinand turns and scores!
What skill from the Colombian.
Ferdinand. That's great play. And the control and the pass for Ginola. He's run beyond McAteer. 2-1 to Newcastle. David Ginola. Redknapp shot!
I thought that was it.
It's a Liverpool corner. It's a free header for Scales. Oh, Fowler. McAteer, McManaman. We'll see how Newcastle can defend here. Fowler!
combinations, 2 passes. Watch this, Martin. Great run. That's a brilliant ball from McAteer. McManaman drives at him, looks up, and who arrives? Well, I need to say any more. Who do you expect to arrive? Right on cue, but Robbie Fowler. I said it was a big part of the game. And Newcastle, well, they were carved apart in about 5 seconds.
Terrific play from Beardsley. Newcastle respond the only way they know how, with brilliant attacking play of their own. Asprilla! Robley curled it through for him. Newcastle lead again. Lee hasn't been in the best of form in recent Newcastle games. Has contributed tonight. McAteer. That's a wicked ball. Liverpool's quality is there again, and Newcastle's prayers might not yet have been answered here at Anfield.
Yeah, Stan Collymore put in a ball of real quality first half, but I think this is better. This is a horrible ball for goalkeeper and defender. You can see Steve Howie's problem, I think it was Howie, is that if he gets a solid touch, it's an own goal. So he doesn't get any touch, and Collymore's just prowling on the back post. But he owes an awful lot to Jason McAteer's cross, without a shadow of a doubt.
Alves' ball. Here's Ferdinand. One-on-one with Harkness. Les Ferdinand is in for Newcastle. And David James had to prevent his side going behind again. Have you ever known 90 minutes go so quickly?
To an incredible night's football. Just how do you put words to what we've seen? Arms can, one touch, and what a rifle he's got in his right foot there. Just steadies himself beautifully and rifles it inside the near post.
I felt really sorry actually. After the game I met a young kid from Jersey who'd come over, and it was his first game, and I thought, well, what else have you got to look forward to? You know, it's such a fantastic game tonight. You're going to believe that every game you see is going to be like this, and I felt sorry for him actually. It's pure football, it's pure fantasy football probably, and as I said at the time, you'd never win things playing that way because it's too uncertain, but great entertainment.
He's got a brilliant position. I love that position.
Fantastic, 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 fantastic. As simple as that. Fantastic.
It's Redknapp. Oh, Dublin's flick arm was well intended and it found Ungloved. Left foot cross, Whelan! Yes! What a great goal! Coventry don't mind where it goes. Thomas, here's David James, halfway upfield. Fowler! He's in on Nogrizovic! He saves it!
So defeat to Coventry ended any Premiership aspirations, but more upsetting for the players was the shocking injury for Steve Harkness, the double break of the leg.
I thought it looked terrible, but I think the doctor and I know Mark the physio is surprised at how well it looks. It looks amazing considering how bad a break it was.
Stan Collymore with luminous red boots. Shooting opportunity, oh great goal by Collymore! The boots are red hot obviously.
Barnes. Now Collymore, roughly in the same position his goal came from. But cut on his favoured right. This time he goes on his left and touched in by John Barnes.
Ferguson went to ground. Air ball. James has missed it. Oh, Kanchelski's must score. Was flagging for a foul by Air ball. David Ellery acknowledged that and let the game go on. Collymore against the bar. He saw the opportunity. He's seen another one. Being fought to the very last kick between Everton and Liverpool. Collymore. Fowler! Never write off foes in red.
And so to the end of an era, the Ian Rush years eclipsed with a guard of honour for the club's record scorer in the final home league game against Middlesbrough. Redknapp! Oh, how did that one stay out? Now, according to the script, he should come on here and score. Again, shooting position. Barnes, patient build-up. Collymore, he's onside! And he's scored! To Rush, literally fighting to get the shot on goal. How we'd love to have said farewell with the goal at the Kop end. Well, the Kop paid tribute to Ian Rush. Their love affair now is over.
Now at the end, I thought you might have had a tear in your eye.
That much will be later on, really, because I wanted to be the last one off the pitch today, and you know I was the last one off the pitch, and you know I think it's nice to see that no one went home, everyone stayed and gave me a tremendous reception. But you know I think when you sit back and look at it, you will bring a tear to your eye. But it's like saying when you score in cup finals and that, doesn't really sink into a day or two after.
Who got your shirt when you flung it into the audience?
I don't really know. I think no, everyone was fine for it, but I threw it in there. So it was just, I don't really know, but it was nice that someone from the Kop got it.
Rush in his final match, Liverpool's captain for the afternoon, gets his 346th in a Liverpool shirt.
May Day brought an anti-climax against Arsenal at Highbury. Soon after that, the climax of Manchester City's Premiership days.
Jamie Redknapp with Liverpool's corner over the head of Ruddock. Mark Wright's there, and here's McManaman. Driven into the 6-yard box, and it's an own goal, is it? That's just the start that Manchester City wouldn't have wanted. And they do run the risk of getting caught like this. Rush in his final match, Liverpool's captain for the afternoon, gets his 7th of the season. King Clancy. Those tight control in the penalty area, obstructed by Ruddock, penalty. Now, Rossler to peg one back for City. It's 2-1 to Liverpool, and there are 20 frantic minutes left. Somebody with the corner. Here's Michael Brown, took it down very well. Gets it back off the chest of Mark Wright. It's 2-2.
So ultimately a strong Premiership placing, an improvement, lessons learned, but the manager, not unexpectedly, thought they should be 2 places higher.
You know, you look back and say, yeah, I think we've had a good season. We've improved again from the season before. We finished third. A little bit of disappointment in that as well. I think I think we were probably good enough to win it.
We made a few signs at the beginning of the season. I think the fans realised, we had a dodgy part, but we came back, we're playing well, and I think they know that we're only going to improve next year. So I mean, although we haven't won the league, we've done reasonably well. We're in the FA Cup final, and I think it all bodes well for next year.
I still have to pinch myself sometimes. It's been a brilliant season. It's going to be topped off with an FA Cup final. It just can't get any better for me.
I mean, defensively, we've been pretty good all season. We've got a good defensive record, as good as anybody in the league, and from that point of view, we've been happy. On the other hand, we've been attacking-wise, we've scored, more goals than anybody else. So, it's been a great season for everybody, and it's the step that we've come on from last year has put us in really a great position for next year to challenge, hopefully, more strongly and in a better position.
Disappointing that we didn't end up in the shake-up as, possibly still been able to win it last game of the season. But I say it's encouraging the fact that we've, I think in the last 4 years, improved on our previous year's league position. So if we keep that up for the next 2 years, we'll be champions again.
For the second successive year, achievement was marked by a Wembley occasion. The FA Cup final didn't lack the atmosphere, the following first class. But the spectacular football which took the teams to Wembley sadly wasn't repeated on the big day.
In many ways, right from David James, who I think has had a fantastic season, and we're quite bewildered that he doesn't make the England setup. And then you can go through the various defenders that have been there. They've all been steady, they've all had good seasons, right through to McManaman, Barnes for different reasons, Stan Collymore, Robbie Fowler, Jason McAteer's come on the scene and been exciting. Rob Jones has done a great job for us on both flanks. So you're going to go through the team eventually, and I'm pleased with all of them. Michael Thomas has had a great spell when Jamie was out, and to be fair to him, he was unfortunate to lose his place. So we've got a squad of 18. They've all been fantastic this season, and as I say, we want a bit more next.
Can you believe it? Collymore closing in. Too hot to handle.
That's great football.